can see it's in reverse. It's in reverse here, but press the gas, nothing happened. Take it to drive, no damn thing, no damn thing. I'm gonna teach you guys how to solve this problem without replacing your transmission system. All you have to do is to watch this video to the end without skipping a part. It's in reverse. Revving it is not going anywhere, it's staying in the same place. So take it back to drive, nothing. Guys, you're on to Dr. Poro Fix. Welcome back. In today's very video edition here, I'm gonna be brief with telling you guys what to do if you have a problem where your car will shift into drive, neutral and reverse, but nothing seems to happen. So let me demonstrate it. I have this very Passat here. Okay, before going further, I know a lot of you people whom this video is gonna solve your problem still will not give this video a thumbs up or even subscribe to my channel. I really want to know why is that. When you watch video and it solves your problem, but even giving it a thumbs up is a problem for you. Passat here, I've been sitting for more than 2 years right now. I come over here, put the ignition on, the light come on board. Then looking at it here, it was indicating that it was on park, and I shifted from park. Okay, right now because there is no battery, it's not gonna shift. I started it, I shifted from park to reverse. There don't seem to be some sort of a sensation as if the car is trying to reverse. Okay, and I shifted also from reverse to neutral. No sign. At least it's supposed to make some, jerk or hiccup, but no sign. I put it all the way back to D and still no sign. Now I shifted to the sports mode, drive it manually, and it shows the gears here, but still the car would not drive or reverse. So I know a lot of you guys might be having this very problem right here, so I decided I want to make the video to help you guys out. Thing which I'm gonna recommend that you do if you have that problem is to check your transmission system fluid level. That is number one thing you need to do. For most of you who your transmission system have a dipstick, that's gonna be a little bit much easier for you. And for most of you European model car users who yours doesn't have a dipstick, that's going to be a pain in the butt. So you want to check the transmission fluid level. It is extremely low or there is no transmission fluid at all. So that's the first thing you need to check. Now, ideally, if you have a scan tool, the best thing I would have recommended you do is to turn on your scanner and dive straight into the TCM module and see if suppose the TCM control module is online. But in this case, so long as you're seeing the P, you are shifting it from park to reverse and neutral, and you're seeing it moving right there on the infotainment, that signifies that the TCM is online, because if the TCM is not online, it's not going to be showing you that information when you are shifting between park, reverse, neutral and drive. So when you're shifting it and it's displaying here, that is a sure way to know that your TCM is online. You can see how dirty the car is because I've been parking it for more than a year here and the glass is not fully wind up. So however, if your transmission system is not online, I mean, it's when you're shifting it and it's not showing here, so it's definitely gonna be a problem. Possibly a fuse is blown or the transmission control module is not getting power, so you need to find out why. And that's above the scope of this very video here. Now, if that's some problem, if all these things which I've said right now didn't help you, is to go ahead and pop your hood open. for this very car, I've checked it and everything seems pretty much fine, and this is what you need to come ahead and replace. You can see it right here. I just popped this one right now, and this one is being secured by a different bolt here. So for different car make and model might vary for this but they are pretty much the same in as much as automatic transmission system, right? Be it a DSG or USG or Russia G, any kind of G at all, right? So this is your transmission range sensor or safety neutral switch. So when the safety neutral switch goes bad, your car would not shift in it will shift to reverse in spirit, but in reality it's not gonna do any damn thing. I mean, it's not gonna actuate, so it's gonna get stuck there like there. Yeah, it's not gonna make any move. So what you want to do is first of all get this thing out. It's gonna be a little bit hard. For this one here, the tab has been broken, so I just lifted this one up. You have 10 mil here and 12 on top, which I loosed, and you have these very big bolts here, which I am using a bigger, deeper socket to lose it out. So now while you're loosening it, it is very imperative and pertinent to know exactly, because it has the settings, you can see it, and all those settings can actually, when you have the 10 right in there, the settings can keep you the same way for most of you who have quickly run away. Okay, you can see as I'm setting it, as I'm moving it right now, there are a lot of lapses. That is why they made it like that. So you want to observe exactly, or possibly use a marker to mark where the position where it actually stayed there, right? How about if suppose you didn't get any error code about a transmission range sensor? If suppose the transmission range sensor or safety neutral switch is not coming as error code on your scanner when you try to dive into the TCM control module, what exactly could be the problem in that regard? Well, that's gonna be the worst case scenario, right? But you want to make sure that you follow what I told you here strictly. Now there is some other thing that I want to show you guys here, which you can see on top of the transmission range sensor. This very system which you're seeing here is you can see the notch there that's attached to the lever that's connected. It's not moving. You see it right there. Most of the times it's broken and not connected to the transmission range sensor, so you want to check that and make sure that yours is not broken. If it's broken, then that is where the problem is. So in a situation like this, every single component have to be seriously examined to know the culprit. I've gotten a transmission range sensor replaced and the problem still persisted, then it means you have a kind of a bad luck. What that signifies is that the friction plate inside your transmission system is bad. So, but that is really rare for both the forward and the reverse friction clutch plate to give out completely like that. It's very rare. That is why I say you should check these things properly before trying to rush into the parts store. You know. So guys, pretty much this is it for now. I'm gonna see you guys in the comment section down the. I think it's gonna be stupid if I remind you to give this video a thumbs up. Okay, you see it's in reverse. It's in reverse here, but press the gas, nothing happened. Take it to drive. No damn thing. Now, in this very regard here, what I will want you guys to do is to scan the car. So I'm actually scanning this car, and what you need to do is to open your computer, connect it through the OBD port underneath the steering column. You should be able to pull out some error code. So here, this is just only one error code which I found after erasing the other error code. And it's talking about output shaft speed sensor signal performance. Now, it did say range performance. So it's let's take a look at it again. That's P0721. So when you have a P0721 issue, then definitely that's the reason why for Volkswagen Passat model. But for some other cars, it might drive, but it's gonna be erratic. I guess Volkswagen decided they wanna save the transmission system from catastrophic failure. That's why it will immobilize the car as soon as the output shaft speed sensor fails. And where is it located? Is really hidden inside your transmission system. So guys, I'm certain by now you've known exactly what the problem of your car is, because all car makes and model, no any car make escape this very configuration. And so it is exactly within this very video. Any problem you have that makes your car not to shift, you shift it to drive like you're seeing, and reverse, when you hit the gas pedal, nothing happened, it didn't drive. So I will see you in the comment section, and see you later. Bye for now.